Hello boys, my name is Koleyoshi. Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Well, the bonus episodes at least. First switch with the Japanese voices enabled. The last video we left off, well, what else could I say? Doing some more gem grinding, but we're 3/4 of the way done now, so pretty soon we'll be done and we won't have to deal with this anymore. Anyways, we're looking at Origin right now. That's because both of our next monsters are exclusively found here in Origin itself, and I don't think I've even found this one. Yeah, that's weird. Ooh, this might be one I actually didn't fight. I thought I found all of them, but apparently this one, this one's near Hainer Lower Main Gate. Right here. Let's do that. I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't even know if I've... Oh, frick. I'm really confused right now. I actually need to check and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so sure enough, I took a look at the research and yep, we've already done a video for Viduku. Apparently, we just didn't collect all the materials and I had no clue about it. So, because of that, we're gonna actually go straight on to our next tier gem, which is also going to be probably one of the most important ones in the game. We're still good being at Origin and whatnot. I think to balance this video out, I will probably show a couple of our unique battles again, even though we've already done them. Just to balance out the video, make it more interesting. But this is a really important one, like actually kind of an important one. Like, Ironclad might be one of the best gems in the game. At rank 1, it's not really that good, but at rank 10, it's pretty useful. Okay, so I was not being silly, I was just messing up. I looked everywhere, I was like, why can't I find this monster? I thought I took out all the Origin monsters, and I did, I was just weird. Here we are. Leaping at 10L. So this is the one we need. This is the Horrish. We also have a bunch of other Horrishes in the area. So just like the other monsters, we once again have to push them to the side. Thankfully there's a nice wall we can knock them against, so we'll be doing that. Alright. Other than that though, monster that we haven't farmed too lot since, well, there's not as many of them here as other monsters. Anyways, the monster we're gonna be fighting this time is Reaping Until, which we have fought a little bit before. Thankfully, this one is significantly easier than the previous monsters that we farmed on this video, as we can easily just burst it against the wall and do this infinitely, and so yeah, there's not a lot of risk of getting attacks. Anyway, yeah. Not much else to say here. By the way, I'm a bit worried this video might be a little bit short, so to make up for me failing to do that one, well, to just have enough materials for that one particular gem, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna do maybe one extra fight if I'm not at 30 minutes by the end of this. So I very well could be I don't know. I think for Bunnit, I'm just gonna show the unique at least once. I know there's actually 2 uniques, but there's one that's really weak. I think I timed that just barely perfect. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. I feel like I timed that perfectly. Ah. Okay, that time it did not work. See, there's a big wall you can push it up against, so this monster is not really that hard to farm for materials. You know, honestly, I probably could have gotten a lot of extra materials even without any drop boost, just doing the day's burst strategy normally, although having the extra drops is gonna be helpful. So like, whenever you get this effect, you can probably do this pretty much to any monster in the game and get a lot of materials from them. You might get these in one battle, actually. They're dropping really frequently. We just got 3 drops there, the one we need. One that time. And no effect, I think, just for its debuffs. There's a lot of bosses, though, that are straight up debuffs anyway, though. You could get past that by potentially reducing menaces, but even then, it's still probably at a really high resistance. By the way, I just realized we got very lucky for having this monster spawn in. Otherwise, though, as you can see, the first time you come here, there's 2 regular monsters you can fight, so go ahead and fight those ones right away so you don't have to deal with that, and then just go straight to end. Not gonna lie, we're almost really close to being done. In the next few videos, we might be done. However, we'll still be continuing to grind, because, I don't know. I feel like I want to show off as much stuff as possible. Honestly, though, the slow hacker setup itself is probably not going to take that long, if anything. We're probably just going to be doing that pretty fast. Slow hacker plus the right setup, you can do a lot of damage with it, so it shouldn't be too hard to hit. Just did like a big rabbit shot, like wink, wink, wink. So it sounded like. You should have gotten it, yeah. Easily got it. Alright. So, unique monster. We're gonna start with the unique monster first, but there's one particular part that I think I mentioned to you guys before that's really good for Bunnit meat, so I'll show both of those off very quickly. Just one route of it, but that should be enough. Fintasy region is where we need to be. Anyway. I think it's in the middle, one of the side areas. Actually, it's probably more over here. I don't think we've done it yet. Oh, it is in South Horrish, actually, but as you go to... right as you go to Fintasy, that's right. Oh yeah, it's right here. That's kind of an interesting spot. It's also kind of weird in that it's a level 45 monster, but when you go to the area, it's around... You're around level 20 to 25 generally, so another kind of super monster compared to all the other enemies. I don't think this is actually the usual way to go to Zenshia, though. There's lots of other Bunnits around, though, too. We're going to focus on the unique itself first, though. But as you can see, there's quite a few other monsters you can pull. that you can just kill normally alongside this monster. Already got rid of one of them. As is the elite Bunnit, it will not last nearly as long as other monsters, but it's consistently tankly enough that you can get quite a few bursts off on it, thankfully. All the while, our AoE attacks are slowly killing the other ones off, so you can see already a lot of materials to be had here. However, if you like spam strategies and healing strategies, you can there's another alternative you can do that I'm going to show. This is probably the best way to get it, though, since, like, there's quite a few Bunnits just naturally around the area that you can kill anyways, and... Oh, there's one down. I thought we killed them all, but I think just doing these 2 loops, we should be able to easily get all the materials, so I'll just show both of the loops once. So this is where you want to go, which is believed to be the fastest possible method. It's the strongest of the Bunnit monsters, and thankfully it's pretty straightforward to farm, and there's even some other monsters you can kill if you want around there, but I think I mentioned this before, so I am definitely going to mention this before, though. If you go specifically to Colony Omega Camp and then start running off to the central area, then you will find hundreds of Bunnits. So much, in fact, that it's probably more efficient to just kill them while you're killing other monsters. Like, so the first time you come here, you pretty much just want to everything. Assuming you can get the 35% buff up, which there's no other way to boost the drops, just go around and fire everything, and you'll very quickly get your drops that way. There's also some flyers and speeders here as well, so I'll briefly show this route just to show you exactly what you're supposed to do. Ooh, we got a burst off of one of them, that was lucky. Okay, we did get all of the Bunnit meat, thankfully, but I just want to show you that there's many different monsters to farm here, and just going through this route naturally, it does take a bit longer than the other routes. There are tons of Bunnits here, so you can just get a lot of the money doing other stuff, and if you don't have your Skeeter materials from before, I think I showed you Skeeters already. There's one good spot where you can find a lot of them, though there were also kind of a bit of flyers and other stuff around there, too. Yeah, I did already mention that these Bunnits are pretty easy to farm over here. They're pretty high level, too. So you can get a good amount of materials just killing them and occasionally get purple drops. But otherwise, plenty of monsters to farm here. We have Skeeters, we have Insels, and some other stuff. And you'll find at least a decent amount of Bunnits. Probably, let's say just going through the regular route, you'll farm at least 20 Bunnits, maybe even more on it. And you can farm these alongside other monsters too, so if for some reason you still need Ares materials, you can farm them while doing it here. So overall, very efficient spot. It basically just lets you tackle and get rid of many materials at the exact same time, which saves a ton of time over what you would have to do normally. And also, if you really wanted to be interesting, you've already done this big battle, you can just choose to assist the Oris and you'll instantly get 4 more of them just killing this particular fight. There's 4 enemies here. Kill in quick succession that don't take that long. There we go. Not too long. Yeah. Just by the time you finish this route, you'll probably have gotten all of your Bunnit meat if you haven't done so already. Or if you're starting with a lower Bunnit meat count, then you probably will get at least up to purple doing this. Just going straight into a burst combo seems to work the best here. Doesn't always work. If it was Thanks for assisting me, Avi. If I was able to manually control the Avi, I would probably be getting these bursts even faster, but whatever. Honestly, I wish this... The one thing I wish this game would have, potentially, is just have, like, a manual multiplayer mode where you can play with people online and have each person manually control a character. I think that'd be really fun. Ultimately, no, not much to be had here. But, like I said, very quick grind. Like I said, buns are incredibly common enemy throughout pretty much all of Ionos, so you'll find them everywhere you go. So it doesn't take that long to kill them. So, like, just running this route in general, you can just get a lot of stuff, and then when you run out of mobs, then you can actually do one of two things. You can either leave over there, which is a bit slower. Also, apparently you can go over there too. There's even more monsters, although these ones are slightly faster to farm. The annoying part is, since they are white, they can sometimes blend into the snow, which makes it a bit tricky to see them, but not really that bad otherwise. As you can see, yeah, we can sometimes even get first on them, even at 99, which is actually kind of surprising. So, if you're a bit around this low range, then you should easily just get your Bunnit materials doing that and not have to deal with them anymore. And then, just like every other strat in the game, you can just give up. And when you come back, all the monsters will respawn, and even if you, like, run to the other vampire monster, and it doesn't matter, you can just run the same route again, but in reverse, and now you see the monsters that respawn. Like I said, there's just like 10 or 12 Bunnits, and also you can just combine this with all sorts of other monsters. Like, there's tons of areas here, so I might actually return here. You know what, just for fun's sake, let's see if we can burst one of them the same way as we did the other ones. If we can, okay, good. Probably should have maybe killed a few of them, but I didn't want to do too much grinding on them yet. Anyway, I feel like since I didn't get that other materia though, I think my best way to balance out this video is just go back to Origin, defeat that one other monster again, which is Zodiac, until I get my materials, at which point I can do that. Oops, I just forgot something. Okay, that's fine. We need to make this video longer somehow. I feel like if the videos are too short, people might not watch them. But then there's some people that don't watch the videos because they're not long enough, so yeah. By the way, I will admit, if you guys are still kind of struggling with the material collections, there is an alternative guide you can look at that I think I've mentioned a couple of times. I still can't remember the YouTuber, but there is an alternate gem crafting guide out there that shows locations of all the materials. What I'm doing is basically a finalization of that. By the way, I'm not showing Kievzy or Agni and Dante's because, like I said, those are just so simple. You get so many of those just doing side quests that you practically don't even need them by the end of the game. You'll already have them all. If for some reason you don't have them, the Kiev's area, I think I briefly showed off there during one of my videos, is probably the best spot to get the Kiev soldiers. And then for Ignis soldiers, you're probably best just going to where you first find a lot of them in the base area, which in this case is in this little prison area, which is a storyline event where you go in to break into their camp. There's quite a few soldiers in here, probably would be the best spot for you to go. Anyways, time to fight Zodiac again. What am I doing? Anyways, I guess we'll do an hour battle with this Zodiac. So, annoyingly enough, the monster and turtles we need are yellow, so they're kind of fixed. So it means the only way to get them is from other stuff, and unfortunately, Lugos as a whole are kind of rare in just the regular area that you fight them in. I think I beat them with some of these previous fights. For those face up, I think I'm just gonna try to break a bit more and try to use his combos a bit more. I think just using my boost heal with break can help out a little bit. Alright. It shouldn't take too long. The only annoying part about these materials is while we were able to get the purple ones pretty easily, the orange is probably the biggest problem. This is such a high level monster that better materials generally get in the way, but just like before, if you get it to spawn lucky, then that will ensure that you only get yellow and orange. It's not really wide whenever you use burst, so it shouldn't be that hard to place, thankfully. Oh, perfect. Okay, that actually didn't take that long. Since we're already such a live video, I may as well give a video a good thumbnail. We'll chain attack, finish it off. Miyabi got that boost, so I guess we're not using that anytime soon. Try and get a nice long chain here, hopefully get percentages through the end. Should have probably toppled it sooner, because remember, one of the topple effects were once an enemy's toppled, they'll guarantee that all of your attacks will be hit. Often make sure that they don't resist either. That is not good luck. Ideally, you get a sacker again on the second time he comes around for players, but we didn't get lucky at all, so now might not get Uni up to 100% easily. Perfect. Exactly at 99. We'll get at least a 5% force match boost, but I don't know if this will be enough. Okay, barely. Normally it's much easier to hit that, but we've actually gotten its art. Right, so now 3 characters are going to come back. None of them are, of course, attackers, though. We get very unlucky. And we still don't get our attacker back. Ideally, we want to get both attackers, but we didn't get any of them, so now we can first begin going. Normally I'd actually pick Beal third if we had not have, but like I said, I just proves that the chain is completely random, and sometimes the game wants to show you to say that you are not consider a character because it's interested in doing something else. Whatever, we'll get a Bravo which will decently raise our percent, but if we'd gotten one of the strong attackers, we would have been guaranteed a power 200%. Now, of course, we did that. Does the most damage, so want to make use of that. Okay, this but take up, and it's gonna take longer to do. There we go. Noah's Art is still pretty powerful here, although as it's not a DS spec, it's probably not going to do nearly as much damage as it could be doing. Yeah, took up a lot of its health. We honestly probably would have easily killed it. Guess we'll use Zoribos as the last ditch effort. You can manually switch them too in this mode. There we go. Honestly, that did not take long at all. I'm surprised that we got so unlucky there. I think if I was doing the previous video enough, we probably should have at least gotten some materials from there, but no, we regularly been missing certain shots. Oh well. Anyway, now we can make this diamond. Repin these items, and we'll be going for Arden Meat, I guess, next. And Rana is apparently. I don't think we fight Rana as much at all, so this is gonna be a bit more of a longer next video. Other than that, what else can I say other than the video's coming to a close, and there's not much else to say other than that. So, yeah. Sorry, we're not finishing the gem grind this time because we're ending the episode right here. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.